Broadcasting live from SOAHR 2023 at the Gas South District Convention Center in Duluth, Georgia. It's time for North Fulton Business Radio. Brought to you by Oberman Law Firm, helping you navigate the complexity of workplace issues. Now, here's your host.
And hello again, folks. Welcome back to the Gas South District Convention Center. SOAHR 2023, a fantastic conference. Wow, I'm just so impressed with the great job that the folks at SHRM Atlanta have done for this year's conference. It's terrific. And just a quick reminder, these interviews that we're doing here today are underwritten by Oberman Law Firm. When you have complexity in the workplace that you need a great legal mind for, Oberman Law can help. And I want to welcome Miguel Ramirez. He is with Heidelberg USA. Miguel, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's great to have you. Talk about your work at Heidelberg, how you serving the market out there.
Yes, so my work with Heidelberg USA is mostly on the recruiting side. Mm-hmm. We are a global company, but we oversee the Americas. So my scope falls within U.S. and Canada, helping hiring managers recruit all over the U.S. and Canada. Oh,
wow. That's a big job. For those that don't know Heidelberg USA, describe your company and what you do.
Yeah, so Heidelberg is a company that's been around for over 180 years. Mm-hmm. We're in the print manufacturing side. We produce the printing presses for a lot of customers that I always tell people when I'm recruiting, anything you can think of outside of clothing and cars that you see in everyday life. You walk down the grocery aisle, everything you see, it's packaged, it's on a bag, it's on a label. So that's what our machines do.
Yeah. And a renowned company, for sure.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting because one of the things that I've learned from the business is it's the market share that we have within our industry. It's pretty remarkable, and the brand that the company has been able to maintain.
Absolutely. So, Miguel, talk about obviously there are challenges in recruiting. And, the question is just how you meet those challenges, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So talk about what you're seeing.
So a couple different trends that I'm seeing. One, I think that businesses have seen and are starting to adapt to is that every organization has shifted to a training organization, meaning the talent that once was available on certain skill sets, specifically in the trades, is no longer easily available anymore. So a lot of apprenticeship programs, training departments that are getting built because a lot of new workers or associates are not coming with those skill sets. We need to develop our training program in-house to be able to kind of grow them into those roles.
Yeah, absolutely. And what are the challenges in building a training program from scratch or augmenting what you already have? I mean, what are some of the challenges you have to face?
I would say for many organizations within the trades, it's that the knowledge is getting ready to walk out the door if it's not already walking out the door. So finding a way to capture that knowledge, in the trades, typically all that knowledge has been, go talk to so-and-so, they know how to do it. So it hasn't been housed in systems and processes. So it's kind of going against that time crunch of we know this knowledge is about to walk out the door. What's the most efficient way we can incorporate that or house that knowledge in a practical system that when we have apprentices coming in, it's easier for them to understand the knowledge as opposed to just pairing them with a mentor that, probably has 1 year left or something like that.
Right. And this is true. This I guess lack of inventorying that institutional knowledge. Maybe that's the way to put it, right?
Correct.
That there's some pretty big companies that have this problem, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, so let's talk about your involvement with SHRM Atlanta. Why are you involved with SHRM Atlanta?
Yeah. So one of the biggest things for me on a personal level, but also as a team, HR team there, it's that we have to continue learning. Mm-hmm. Our machines evolve every year. So do we. As people, we have to evolve. So this gives us an opportunity to hear from speakers, go to different sessions, but also to network with other HR professionals. For me personally, pretty early on in my career, so the more knowledge I can obtain by meeting people who have been in this industry for a while would help me in the long run as well.
Yeah, for sure. And the payback for your employer, Heidelberg,
yes,
has got to be significant, right?
Yes, we're excited. We're excited to present what we learned here.
That's terrific. That's terrific. So what are you seeing at SOAHR 2023 that excites you in terms of the content that you're seeing?
Yeah, I think it's the agility, the flexibility, and focusing on mindsets, different mindsets, different personalities, different multi-generational workforce that we're dealing with now, and different topics that kind of covers a little bit of everything. It's not just focused towards one generation specific.
Yeah, good stuff. Well, Miguel, this has been great, and I appreciate you so much for stopping by and sharing your insights, and can keep up the good work at Heidelberg USA.
Awesome. I appreciate your time.
Yeah,
thank you, John.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. This episode of North Fulton Business Radio is underwritten by Oberman Law Firm. Oberman Law helps local, regional, and national clients manage the sensitivities of employee relations in the workplace.